act like an honorary mare. She's done it then. She didn't. She's pretty good. Carrie brought up a good point. All our horses spook. Okay, they all spook. The thing about it is what I have to do is I have to get them to go back down to 0 or as close to 0 as quick as I can. If I have a horse that spooks and it takes 10 minutes to come back down, that's not good at all. Okay, she's going to spook at the gunshots, but 3 to 4 seconds, she's okay. That's fine. I'm okay with that. If I fired a gun right now, every one of y'all jump. Okay? They jump. If somebody fired a gun behind me, I'm going to jump. Okay? But I don't take off running, screaming through the woods. All y'all can shoot off your horse. You know that? Once. Yeah. It's that second shot. Nothing to worry about. We do train with our horses, take them to the firing range and shoot courses off of them. Some of what that Gary Lane guy, and of course he knows so much more about it. He's also like he's an older gentleman. He's also a judge for the U.S. Dressage team, and I mean you would never think about it. He's an old hillbilly state trooper from Kentucky. You would never think that this gentleman has the knowledge that he has about equitation and dressage. But man, But one of the things he worked with me on her was getting her to relax. You know, her TMJ, her joint right there, getting her to relax. And he started working her because she would always snatch her head on me, and I mean pull you straight out of the saddle when you're on her, and it just would wear you out. Well, he came down and started working with her, and now I can take this. Look at that. Whoa. Whoa. Now watch her. Now she's self-seeking relief. She's got her head down, she's stretching out. That's what you want to do. You want your horse to stretch out, right? Hey, look at that. Watch her open her mouth, licking. There she goes. I can be sitting on her now, turn around and tap her on the butt. Quit. Tap her on the butt, and she'll just lower her head. But that's just a trick, and it's pretty neat. You can take this and work on it. You can do it. There you go, right there in the front. There. Now I got to do this to her again. Quick. Thank you. Cece, where's Cece at? There. Cece, before I retired him, he's been doing this for so long that I started working with him. I can take him and just push him right. You just touch him and he'll lower his head for kids to pet. And I got to where I would make the kids, and somebody would walk on and say, please, he'll lower his head for you. and they say, please, and I'd just reach up and I'd touch him. And he'd look, no, and then they wouldn't notice it. You know, their parents sometimes would catch on. Sometimes the parents would be like, how'd you do that? Well, he got doing it so much that there towards the end, when he heard the word please, and I wasn't doing anything, so it got pretty cool. But this is CC. Here, hold on. Like I said, he's 18 years old. He was my partner for 14 years. He's a Tennessee walking horse. I don't know papers. I don't care. I'm not a walking horse person, but I do know this. 3 of our horses right now are cash horses. Hard cash makes the best police horses that I have dealt with over 12 years. I'm not speaking out of anything except 12 years of experience. He's a cash horse. His horse is a cash horse. And I've got another little black horse. Actually, we sold him. He was just too little, but he was a cash horse, and they're unbelievable. Their mindset is just awesome. That's fired up for CC. That's about as wild as he gets. Looking at it. That's it. He doesn't get any more amped up than that. Big Mama, we're having a little trouble with Big Mama getting on her. Well, these are the steel saddles. Who asked about saddles? These are the steel saddles right here. We do use an English rigging. This scuff mark right here is where he fell in the hole. That's where he fell in the hole right there. This saddle is actually digging into her right there. When we tighten it, you get on her. Once you get on her, she's fine. So I'm actually having to have a saddle built just for her. I tried another saddle on last week, and getting on was great, but the gullet was splayed out more, and it sat more on her shoulders, and she got a great trot, man. She's great. But when she tried with that saddle, it hurt her shoulders, and she went into bucking. I think I pulled a groin or something. My toes went numb. It was horrible. Because when she lands with both front feet solid legged, that's a lot of power. So I'm having to have a new saddle built just for her because of her withers. But once you get on her, she's fine. And when you saddle her up, Carrie, I mean, when you tighten the cinch with, she might try to bite you.
She will bite the living crap.
She will. She will try to
Put your shoulder there, Gary.
Back of my neck.
The thing about it is once you tighten her up and go to retighten it, she's fine. The first, part of that problem is she is a draft horse. She did pull, and if y'all have ever harnessed horses, you know that cinch is not tight at all. There's really no reason to have it. It just kind of hangs there. And so she's just not a fan of having that pulled tight the first time. And when you do, me and her have come to agreement. I keep an elbow up because that head's coming around, and so she will bite you.
Well, that's the only time.
Huh? And the first time, after that, she's done. Once you get on, now when you're getting on her, sometimes it takes 3 midgets and a monkey. First off, that's a real long step. But second off, when it was really hurting her, it was hurting her bad when we were riding a lot over Christmas holidays, getting on and off, and it was really bothering her, and she was a real pain to get on and off. It was bad. And so I really gave her the last couple months off, and try not, when I get on her, I don't get on and off. I'm on her, and she's fine. Because then you put the weight back in the saddle a little bit, and it picks it up off this. But once we get this saddle fixed, she'll be fine. The reflectors, like I said, that's so we don't be seen at nighttime. We do ride a lot at night.